Welcome, Cancer, to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 8th of January for the Sun or the Ascendant. Your relationship sector, but also your friendships and future plans, come sharply into focus this week, but in a really sparkling way. However, on Tuesday, Mercury repeats a square with the dreamy drifting Neptune. You may have found in the last week of December and the first 10 days of this year that your physical vitality has been below par. Mars moving into Capricorn last week probably really helped because that's given you a more robust way to interact with others. But that tenderness around your vitality could be there a little bit on Tuesday, but it is going to dissipate. And the big news this week is the fact that there is a new moon on Thursday in your opposite sign, but it links brilliantly with Uranus. Uranus is an exciting but unsettling influence that's been in your sector of long-term plans, but higher ideals for the last 5 years. Now the Sun and Uranus actually link perfectly on Wednesday, but that new moon can be very refreshing. But Uranus is very much about honesty and higher truths. And whether it's your connections through a group or in a personal relationship, what you're wanting to feel is there's real meaning within the mix. But if there is, the fact that Jupiter in that area links so well to Mars and they reach a peak on Friday, that's very, very energizing. So if you wanted to go with a good friend and get fitter together and you're pushing each other along when it comes to walking or swimming or running or cycling, or you go to a fitness center and have some coaching, there's a lot of encouragement and you're going to just feel much more motivated. And by the end of this week, if you have been waiting for some clarity on a discussion which has felt really mangled and not very helpful, I feel as the week draws to a close on Sunday and Mercury returns to the sign of Capricorn, which it left on the 23rd of December, you're really going to get a piece of information, a text message or an email. If it's not quite at the end of this week, it will be at the start of the following week, which brings you into a much better place when it comes to knowing how someone else feels. Now, I must be honest, the moon, of course, is your ruler, and in its cycle, the new moon in Capricorn, from the moon's perspective, is the weakest of all the new moons. The strongest, of course, is in your sign. But the Sun is fine in Capricorn, but the moon is more challenged there. But it's just really asking you to be a little bit more aware of how others may see your interactions, but also how you understand what other people need from you. Because Uranus is there, asking everyone involved to bring greater clarity and honesty to any conversations we have, that's very helpful. So it may be that you're going to have some frank exchanges this week, but it could really clear the air. Uranus is the co-ruler of the air sign of Aquarius. So air can be cleared and that can be very, very good. And of course, Uranus for you is in the 11th house, which in itself is very Aquarius, because it's about how you interact with the group, but also it's how you feel about your future, but also it's the motivations that we have that go beyond the physical domain, of wanting security with property and stuff like that. So this can be a very inspirational week. A lot of clarity is going to come. Your physical vitality is going to come up. You're going to have a lot more enthusiasm. And as the week draws to a close, the Sun also forges, ironically, a lovely link to Neptune. So the part of you that really has appreciated Neptune's help since 2012 in terms of opening you up to new philosophies, travel, artistic endeavours, anything to do with film and photography, you're going to be really inspired as this week draws to a close. And you may also do something for someone who's a little bit less fortunate, like make a donation to a good cause. And so you're going to end this week feeling in much better spirits than at the very start, as Mercury and Neptune come back into that right angle once more. If you've yet to watch your year 2024 deep dive horoscope video, please see the link beneath this video. With year 2024 upon us, if you'd like to ascend above this zodiac broadcast and understand what the next year will hold for you from a personal perspective based on your unique birth data, if you give me 3 pieces of information, your time, date and place, or your date and place if you don't know your time, I can produce for you your personal astrological forecast. In my special package, you can also get your character analysis, which will give you so much knowledge and information to guide your future moves. They're 30% off as well. Also, you can get your free love, zodiac, Chinese and Indian forecast booklets in my special package. Please see the link below this video.